Hello students, today we will learn about storage classes in C language. So, in C language, each variable has a storage class which decides the following four things. One is scope of that variable, another is default initial value, then is lifetime of that variable, and last one is storage of that variable. So, first term is scope. Scope means where the value of that variable would be available inside a program. Means if we have declared a variable, where we can access that variable in the program. So while we will do different types of storage classes, then we will see what is the scope of these different types of storage classes. So next is default initial value. Means if we don't have initialized the variable explicitly, then what will be its default initial value. Then is lifetime of that variable. Lifetime means for how long time that variable will exist in the program. Then is storage of variable. Either it will be register or memory. Mainly all types of the storage class variables reside in the memory except only one, that is register class. So next we will see. So basically there are four types of storage classes. One is automatic, then is register variable, then is static, and last one is external storage class. So first one is automatic. If you want to define any variable with the storage class, then you need to specify the keyword. Clear? So for automatic variable, the keyword is auto. If you don't write any keyword in front of the variable, then by default it is automatic. So that means you can skip auto keyword. By default the variable is automatic. So now let's talk about the scope, default initial value, lifetime, and storage. So scope means you can access that variable only within the function or block where that variable has been defined, right? So function, all of you know what is function, and block means anything written within the curly brackets. If you have written a variable within the curly bracket, then you can access that variable in that block only. You can't access that variable outside that block. We will see with the help of example. Then is default initial value. Means if we have not initialized the variable explicitly, then what is the default initial value? It is any random value, that is garbage value, right? Then is lifetime. Lifetime till the end of function or block where the variable is defined. That means it doesn't retain its value outside the block. Then is storage. Storage, it would be in memory. So next is register variable. Keyword for register variable is register. So if you want to specify any variable as a register variable, then you need to write the register with that variable. You cannot skip register. You can skip auto. You can't skip any of the other type of storage class. So scope is same as that of automatic variable, that is local to the function or block where it is declared or defined. Default initial value is any random value, that is garbage value. Lifetime is till the end of that function or block. And storage, main difference is storage. Storage is in the registers. But if registers are not available, then these variables will also be stored on memory. So if registers are available, then registers will be allocated. So why we need register space? Because registers are faster than memory. Then next is static variables. Keyword for static variable is static. So scope is local to the block or function where it is defined. Default initial value is 0. Lifetime is till the whole program doesn't finish its execution. Storage is memory. Then is external or global variable. Keyword for this is external, and scope is global, everywhere in the program. These variables are not bound by the function. See, in the rest of three types of storage classes, the lifetime was within the function or block. But in case of global, the lifetime is the scope is everywhere in the program. Then is default initial value is 0. Lifetime is till the program doesn't finish its execution. Then is storage is memory, right? So let's see the working of auto, register and static. So first case is default value. Default value means if you have not initialized these variables by yourself, then what will be the value? See, here I have declared 4 variables: int a, auto int b, register int c, static int d. So what is the storage class of a? I have not specified any of the storage class. That means it is by default automatic, right? If you have not written any of the storage class, then by default it is automatic. So storage class of a is automatic, and I have not initialized it. Initialized means I have not assigned any value. I have not written it as int a is equal to 5 or 10, right? So what will be the default value of automatic? It is random value, that is garbage value. Again b is of auto. Auto means automatic class, so its default value will also be garbage value. Then is register c, that means c is a register type, so its default value again is garbage. Last one is d is static, so default value of static is 0. So let's see here, I have printed these 4 variables a, b, c, d using format specifier %d. So see the output. In case of a, output is -28687, any random value. B is 12803, again any random value. C is 852, again random value. D is 0. Why 0? Because D is static. Default value of static is 0, right? So next is scope of variable. Scope means where we can access that variable. See here in main, within main I have declared a block. See block, curly bracket start, curly bracket closed. Within this I have specified 3 variables: auto int a, static int b, register int c, right? So what is the scope of these variables? Within that block or function only. So firstly I am printing here abc using these format specifiers, there is no error. But secondly I am printing a, b, c outside the block. See, this block is terminated here, starting from here, terminating from here. That means a, b, c can only be accessed within this block only. If I am trying to access these 3 variables outside the block, then there is error. What type of error? Undefined symbol a, undefined symbol b, undefined symbol c. So is it clear that scope of the automatic static register variable is only within the block or function where it has been declared or defined? So in this I have taken the example of block. You can take the example of function also. All of you know how to create the function. So next is lifetime. Lifetime means does the variable holds its value for the till the termination of the program or not. See, here I have declared 3 functions. Sorry, 3 functions: function 1, function 2, function 3. In function 1 I have taken automatic variable a, whose value is initialized to 3. So what will happen if I don't initialize? It will take the garbage value, any random value. But here I have initialized it to the 3. Then a plus plus means increment, then printf a. So same in function 2 I have taken b as register type, and functionality is same, b plus plus and then print. In function 3 I have taken static variable c, then again c plus plus and printing c. So now we will see the lifetime. Lifetime means does these variables retain its value between different function calls? See, I have called all of these functions 3 times. Now we will see what will happen. See, first call the function 1. So function 1, that means control will go here. So automatic variable a is initialized to 3. So a plus plus A plus plus means 4. What it will print? 4. So lifetime of automatic variable is within function or block, so it will not retain its value for second function call. For second function call, it again initialize a to 3. See, second call to the function, again it will go there, a will again initialize to 3, then a plus plus 4. Then third call function 1, again here a again initialize to 3, 4, then it will print 4, right? So next is function call to the function 2. Again function 2, in this I have declared the variable as register, and what is the lifetime of register? Within that function or block only. That means it will not retain its value for different function calls. See, for first time function 2 call, then b is initialized to 3, b plus plus means 4, then 4 will be printed. It will not retain its value. When I call second time this function, again b is initialized to 3, then 4, then 4 will be printed. Again third time, again reinitialized to 3, b plus plus means 4, then print b, that is 4, right? But in case of static, the lifetime is till the program doesn't terminates. That means it will retain its value between different function calls. See, first call to function 3, that means it will go here, int is initialized to 3, c plus plus means 4, so value of c is 4. Then for the second time I am calling function 3, so what will happen? It will take its previous value, so previous value of c is 4. In the first function call, its value was incremented to 4, so this time value of c would be 5, right? It is retaining its value between different function calls. So third call to the function 3. So what was the previous value in function? In second call it was 5. So what will happen now? 5 plus plus means 6. So value of c would be 6. Clear? In previous functions, value was not being retained by these variables because these was auto and register. Auto and register, in case of auto and register, lifetime is only within the block, but in static, lifetime is till the program doesn't terminates its execution. See the output. First call to the function 1, 4, because a was initialized to 3, then a plus plus, that is 4, 4 will be printed. Then second call to the function 1, again as it is automatic, it will not retain its previous value, so again it is initialized to 3, then a plus plus is 4. Same in case of third call, same in case of these register variables, but it is different in static variable. First call to the function 3 is 4, static int c is equal to 3, c plus plus means 4, 4 will be printed and it will retain its previous value. So second call to the function 3, previous value of c is 4, so c plus plus is 5, right? And third call, previous value is 5, c plus plus is 6. Clear? In automatic and in automatic and register variables, lifetime is only within the function. In static, lifetime is throughout the program's execution. Clear? So next is external storage class. So external storage class means global storage class or external. So keyword for this is external, right? Default initial value is 0. Lifetime is till the program terminates its execution, and its scope is throughout the program, or it can be accessed globally between different files. So see, for external storage class you need to take multiple files, right? In one file you will declare or initialize, in another file you will access that. See, I have created here two files, scope.c, exe.c. In scope.c I have declared a variable c whose value is initialized to 5. Then in ex.c, I am accessing this C, and I am telling the compiler that I am accessing this C from another file, and I have included that file, that is hash include scope.c, right? And I will tell the compiler by using extern keyword, right? So in this I am printing C. So what will happen? Output is 5 because C was initialized to 5. So this was the scope. I can access the external variable in another file globally, right? So what is the case of default value? If I don't initialize C is equal to 5, then what will happen? Value of C would be 0, as default initial value of external storage class variable is 0. So 0 would be printed, but in this case I have initialized it to 5, so 5 will be printed. Thank you.